sacred shapes and sound of bees creation. Hello and welcome to another episode of Nature's Wonders, where we explore the amazing secrets of the natural world. We will explore the amazing secrets of bees and how they use sacred geometry, sound frequencies, and love to create and sustain life. We will discover how bees are connected to the ancient wisdom of the flower of life, the harmony of the universe, and the healing power of DNA. So, let's get started and enter the fascinating world of bees and their sacred shapes and sound. Bees are amazing animals. They are not only vital for pollinating plants and producing honey, but they also have a remarkable ability to create sacred shapes and sounds with their bodies and their hives. Bees use hexagons, one of the most efficient and powerful shapes in nature, to build their honeycombs, store their honey, and communicate with each other. Bees also use sound frequencies, one of the most fundamental and influential forces in the universe, to shape the flowers and get the pollen, to coordinate their activities, and to express their emotions and feelings. Bees also use love, one of the most profound and mysterious energies in the cosmos, to create and nurture their colonies, to share and exchange their gifts, and to resonate with the source of life.
Bees have a complex brain and nervous system that allows them to navigate, learn, and remember. They can even solve problems that require logic and reasoning, such as finding the shortest path to a food source, or choosing the best option among several alternatives. Bees can also count, estimate, and compare quantities, such as the number of flowers in a patch, or the amount of honey in a cell. Bees are capable of performing these tasks with a brain that is only the size of a sesame seed.
One of the most impressive feats of bee intelligence is their ability to build their honeycombs, which are the structures where they store their honey and raise their young. The honeycomb is made of thousands of hexagonal cells, each one precisely measured and aligned. The hexagon is the most efficient shape for the bees to use, because it maximizes the space and minimizes the material. It takes nearly 2 tablespoons of honey to make 1 ounce of wax, so the bees want to use as little wax as possible to save their energy and resources. The hexagon also has the highest strength-to-weight ratio among other geometrical shapes, which means it can support more weight with less material. The hexagon is the perfect shape for the bees to create a compact, sturdy, and spacious structure for their hive. The hexagon is not only a smart choice for the bees, but also a common pattern in nature. Hexagons can be found in many places, from the microscopic to the macroscopic scale. For example, snowflakes are formed when water molecules freeze in a hexagonal lattice, creating beautiful and unique shapes. Water molecules themselves are also arranged in a hexagonal pattern, which gives water its unique properties, such as surface tension and density. DNA, the molecule that carries the genetic information of life, is also composed of hexagonal units called nucleotides, which form the double helix structure. Hexagons are everywhere in nature because they are the result of the optimal balance between forces, such as gravity, pressure, temperature, and attraction. The hexagon is also a sacred shape, which means it has a deeper meaning and significance beyond its physical appearance. The hexagon is one of the basic shapes in sacred geometry, which is a study of how shapes and patterns are related to the divine and the creation of the universe. The hexagon is one of the basic shapes in the flower of life, which is a sacred geometrical pattern that represents the creation of the universe and the interconnection of all life.
The hexagon is also related to the number 6, which is a very important and powerful number in numerology, which is a study of how numbers are related to the divine and the creation of the universe. The number 6 is the first perfect number, which means it is equal to the sum of its divisors, such as 1, 2, and 3. The number 6 is also the number of harmony, balance, and love, which are the qualities of the heart chakra, which is the energy center of love, compassion, and joy. The number 6 is also the number of creation, which is the process of bringing something new into existence, such as life, art, or music.
Bees also use sound frequencies, one of the most fundamental and influential forces in the universe, to shake the flowers and get the pollen, to coordinate their activities, and to express their emotions and feelings. Bees can make different sounds with their wings and their bodies to suit different situations and goals. Bees can change the frequency and the amplitude of their sounds, which are the characteristics of sound waves that determine their pitch and loudness. Bees can make their sounds higher or lower, louder or softer, longer or shorter, depending on what they want to do.
Bees can modulate their sounds to match the optimal frequency and amplitude for each flower. The optimal frequency and amplitude are the ones that maximize the release of pollen from the flower. Different flowers have different optimal frequencies and amplitudes, depending on the size and shape of their anthers and the amount and quality of their pollen. Bees can learn how to adjust their sounds to each flower by trial and error, or by copying other bees. Bees can also adapt their sounds to the changing conditions of the flowers, such as the time of the day, the season, and the weather. Bees can increase or decrease the frequency and the amplitude of their sounds to get more or less pollen, depending on their needs and preferences. Bees can do this by changing the rate of activation of their indirect flight muscles, the activity of their auxiliary muscles, and the position and pressure of their mandibles on the flower.
Bees can also use their sounds for other purposes, such as communicating, defending, mating, and building. Bees can make different sounds to convey different messages, such as the location and quality of food sources, the health and status of the hive, the threats and opportunities that they encounter, and the emotions and feelings that they experience. Bees can also make different sounds to perform different actions, such as fighting off predators and parasites, attracting and courting mates, and shaping and repairing their honeycombs. Bees can change the frequency and the amplitude of their sounds to suit different situations and goals. Bees can do this by changing the rate of activation of their indirect flight muscles, the activity of their auxiliary muscles, and the posture and movement of their bodies. The buzzing of bees vibrates at 528 Hz, a frequency that is not a man-made frequency. It is a frequency that occurs in the universe. It occurs in every living matter. It is the frequency of life itself. The 528 Hz frequency is sometimes associated with DNA repair and rejuvenation. The sacred sound of 528 Hz frequency is often referred to as the love frequency or the miracle tone. It is believed to have profound effects on our mind, body, and spirit. This specific frequency resonates with the heart chakra, which is associated with love, harmony, and healing. When the heart chakra is in harmony, we experience a deep sense of love and connection with ourselves and others, same as bees and flowers.
The 528 Hz frequency occurs naturally in the universe. It resonates at the heart of the sun, recorded by NASA scientists. Sunbeams, rainbows, flowers, grass, and even the buzzing of bees vibrate at 528 Hz. The 528 Hz frequency is one of the 6 original solfeggio frequencies, which are ancient musical tones that were used in sacred music and chants. The 528 Hz frequency is also known as the Mi tone, which stands for miracles or miraculous. The 528 Hz frequency is said to be the frequency of the heart, the frequency of love, and the frequency of miracles. The 528 Hz frequency is also said to be the frequency of DNA, the molecule that carries the genetic information of life. The 528 Hz frequency is claimed to have the power to repair and restore DNA by activating its self-healing potential. The 528 Hz frequency is also claimed to have the power to heal and transform our mind, body, and spirit by aligning them with the natural vibration of the universe. The 528 Hz frequency is also claimed to have the power to create harmony and peace in ourselves and in the world by connecting us with the source of love and life.
The 528 Hz frequency is also the frequency of bees and flowers, the frequency of pollination and creation. Bees and flowers vibrate at the 528 Hz frequency, which creates a mutual attraction and a symbiotic relationship. Bees and flowers benefit from each other by exchanging pollen and nectar, by creating seeds and fruits, and by sustaining life and biodiversity. Bees and flowers also resonate with the heart chakra, the flower of life, and the 528 Hz frequency, which are all symbols of love, harmony, and wisdom. Bees also use love, one of the most profound and mysterious energies in the cosmos, to create and nurture their colonies, to share and exchange their gifts, and to resonate with the source of life. Bees are social animals, which means they live and work together in groups. Bees have a complex social structure, which consists of different roles and responsibilities, such as the queen, the workers, and the drones. Bees cooperate and coordinate their activities, such as foraging, building, defending, and reproducing. Bees communicate and express their emotions and feelings, such as joy, anger, fear, and sadness. Bees are loyal and altruistic, which means they care and sacrifice for each other. Bees are loving and compassionate, which means they respect and appreciate each other.
Bees also use love to create and nurture their colonies, which are their families and their homes. Bees have a strong bond with their queen, who is the mother and the leader of the colony. Bees have a strong bond with their sisters, who are the workers and the caretakers of the colony. Bees have a strong bond with their brothers, who are the drones and the mates of the colony. Bees have a strong bond with their offspring, who are the future generations of the colony. Bees have a strong bond with their colony, which is their identity and their purpose.
Bees also use love to share and exchange their gifts, which are their contributions and their rewards. Bees have a gift of pollination, which is their service and their duty. Bees have a gift of honey, which is their food and their medicine. Bees have a gift of wax, which is their material and their art. Bees have a gift of propolis, which is their glue and their protection. Bees have a gift of royal jelly, which is their nourishment and their magic. Bees have a gift of life, which is their essence and their legacy.
Bees are essential for the survival of many plants and animals, as they pollinate about 1/3 of the world's crops and 90% of the world's wildflowers. Bees also provide us with many valuable products, such as honey, wax, propolis, royal jelly, and venom. Bees also contribute to the economy, as they generate billions of dollars in revenue and employment. Bees are also indicators of the health of the environment, as they reflect the quality and diversity of the habitats they visit. Bees are facing many threats, such as habitat loss, pesticide use, climate change, diseases, and parasites. These threats have caused the decline of many bee populations and species, which poses a serious risk to the biodiversity and food security of the planet. Bees need our help and protection, as they are our allies and friends. We can help bees by planting bee-friendly flowers, avoiding harmful chemicals, supporting local beekeepers, and raising awareness about their importance and plight.
These also use love to resonate with the source of life, which is the origin and the destination of all existence. These are connected to the source of life, which is the energy and the intelligence that creates and sustains everything. These are part of the source of life, which is the spirit and the consciousness that animates and enlightens everything. These are expressions of the source of life, which is the love and the light that radiates and transforms everything. We hope you enjoyed learning about the amazing secrets of these wonderful creatures and how they use sacred geometry, sound frequencies, and love to create and sustain life. We hope you also felt the positive effects of the 528 Hz frequency, the frequency of love and miracles, and how it can heal and transform your mind, body, and spirit. Thank you for watching and joining us in this journey of discovery and inspiration. Please leave your comments and feedback below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. See you next time on Nature's Wonders.